EVT, an automotive test equipment and repair service. Your place where you can make one call to repair it all.
As with any piece of equipment, understanding how to properly operate and maintain your Coates rim clamp tire changer will make the job easier, faster, safer, and therefore more profitable. So let's begin by showing you the proper procedures for changing tires using a 5060E or 5060A tire changer. The only difference between the two is how the rotation of the turntable is powered. The 5060E by an electric motor and the 5060A by an air motor. Always wear eye protection when working around the tire changer. Be sure you understand all safety precautions found in the operator's manual and shown on the machine. Always keep the manual available for reference. Begin by removing the valve cores to completely deflate the tires. Use the time it takes for the air to escape to remove all of the balancing weights from the wheel and to check the tire changer to be sure it is in good working order. Since the sliding clamps on the table protrude over the edge in their outward position, move them to their inward position before bead loosening to prevent interference. Both the 5060 models and the 5070 models have a two-position bead loosening shoe. One position for wheels up to 10 inches wide and another for wheels 10 inches wide and over. Always be sure the shoe is pinned in the proper position for the width of the wheel whose tire beads you are about to loosen. When positioning the tire in the bead loosener, note that loosening the bead that will be closest to the table last will make clamping between the bead and the rim easier. The side of the wheel with the widest flange should always be closest to the table because the tire should always be removed and installed from the side with the narrowest flange. Be sure the bead loosening shoe is as close as possible to the rim without touching it. Note, on wheels equipped with an air pressure sensor, follow the manufacturer's procedure for bead loosening, mounting, and demounting. Bead loosening must be done at a point away from the sensor to avoid damage to it. Since the sensor is usually at the valve stem or directly opposite the stem, the bead loosening point is usually 90 degrees from the valve stem. Actuate the loosener by lightly gripping the handle from one side and pressing the control button with your thumb. Note that if the shoe does not stay close to the bead and follow the rim, release the button, pull the tire into the shoe, and reactuate the loosener. Also note that if an entire bead does not come free, rotate the tire to position the unloosened portion of the bead at the shoe and follow the procedures again. Remove the tire from the loosener, pivot the tire to bring the other bead into position, and repeat the bead loosening procedures just shown. Feathering the button gives you more control to prevent tire and rim damage. A light grip from one side prevents shock to your hand if the loosener accelerates suddenly. Generously lubricate both tire beads using tire manufacturer-approved rubber lubricant. The importance of using tire lubricant cannot be overemphasized. Its use greatly reduces the chance of damage to the bead or rim and makes tire installation or removal easier, faster, and safer. Always clamp chrome, alloy, and any other special wheels between the bead and the rim. Clamps moving inward. Steel wheels may be clamped from the inside, clamps moving outward. After thorough lubrication, check the position of the table clamps. If necessary, move them to the appropriate clamping position for the type of rim you are working with. Move the swing arm out of the way if necessary. Place the tire and wheel assembly on the table with the narrowest flange up as shown. Press the clamp control pedal while pressing down slightly on the rim to clamp the assembly to the tabletop. Position the mount-demount head near the rim edge as a reference point. Press the table rotation pedal and rotate the wheel one full revolution while watching for any high spots in the rim. If you see any high spots and they are not caused by an improper mounting position,